Hello everyone and welcome to the Cock Council. How are we all? Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day wherever you are around the world. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Premier League to charge £15 per match on pay-per-view. And this is going to be a little bit of a ranty video, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have my thoughts and my opinions about it, and I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below, so please do feel free to leave your comments down below and your thoughts and your opinions. But like I did say, it is going to be a little bit of a ranty video because I have very strong opinions on this, and we will get talking about, you know, what's happened and all like this. But if you could do me the massive favor and please give this video a like, it's massively appreciated if you can do so. Also as well, if you're new to the Cock Council and new for the first time seeing this video, then please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to enable notifications because YouTube hate notifications. Now, if you're wondering what am I going on about, I know a few of you may not know this yet, and that is that the Premier League, well, I say the Premier League, Sky Sports and BT Sport have announced that they will now be showing Premier League games on their box offices, which means now 3 o'clock kickoffs and, you know, later night fixtures, like, you know, for example, the one Liverpool against Aston Villa, that was around 8 o'clock, that will now be on Sky Sports box office or BT box office, depending on which you know, is shown then realistically. And you may think, oh, okay, that's cool, you know, now we finally get to see 3 o'clock kickoffs and that in the Premier League. Yes, that is a good thing, but, and it's a huge but, and the but is that the Premier League, alongside with Sky Sports and BT Sport, have announced that you have to pay £15 extra per game to watch your team. And, you know, just saying that, just everything sounds wrong with it. And for me, you know, it's just not right, in my personal opinion. You know, people, you know, they struggle enough with spending, you know, the amount of money for, you know, the Sky packages and the BT packages and things like this. You know, as you can hopefully see on Twitter, on screen right now, sorry, you know, the tweet that I did put out a couple of days ago saying paying £15 for a 3 o'clock match is just disgusting, in my opinion. People pay nearly £100 for Sky Sports and BT Sport, and for the Premier League to add an addition to this and name it pay-per-view, and I will put the brackets in there, pay-per-view. For me, it's just wrong. Something needs to be done, and something does need to be done, because for me, for people to be, you know, coughing out, you know, all the money, you know, just for the Sky Sports packages and the BT Sport packages is bad enough. You know, we finally need, you know, similar like to the Amazon Prime service, you know, whenever they are, you know, allowed to get Premier League games, you know, you have people can stream them, because obviously, you know, some people stream them on Twitch, because Twitch and Amazon Prime, of course, got that perfect relationship and things like that, so people are allowed to watch it like that. You know, Amazon Prime, you know, if you guys remember back last Christmas, you know, had a fantastic service where you could check out all of the games if you had Amazon Prime, which I thought was a fantastic thing. And for me, Amazon need to buy Premier League football long term rather than short term. But for me, for them to, you know, add an addition, like I did say, in the fact that, you know, now you have to pay £15 extra to what you're already paying for, you know, the services, for me, it's just wrong and it's disgusting. And, you know, I will say this, fair play to Leicester City. According to the Mirror, anyway, Leicester City were the only team not to agree to this. And, you know, of course, we're a Liverpool fan channel. We love Liverpool Football Club. But to be fair, I think Liverpool are in the wrong here. I think all the Premier League are wrong here. Of course, it's all about money. Yes, commercially, you know, the Premier League has lost out over, you know, 2020. And of course, you know, what's happened due to crisis and things like this. But, you know, that isn't acceptable to me. For me, you know, you've had people losing their jobs, you know, going redundant and things like this and struggling, you know, and football brings hope to people. You know, 2020, it's been a shit year, you know, I will swear, and I will happily say it's been a shit year. And people look at football as that beacon of hope for people. And to then the Premier League and Sky Sports and BT Sport to, you know, just say, oh yeah, you have to pay £15 extra, you know, to watch your team. You know, all right, not everyone will watch, you know, all of the games, for example. You know, I know that all of us football fans, you know, will chuck it on the TV and watch it, you know, but for the die-hard fans of that particular club now, they'll have to pay £15, even though you've done it very successfully ever since, you know, lockdown, you know, began and things like that. And when football come back, you know, you aired all of the football. The previous month, you aired football, you know, to be able to watch it on BT and Sky and even BBC and Amazon Prime. So why aren't you doing that full-time Premier League? You know, for me, like I said, Amazon Prime need to buy a little bunch of Premier League football, because, you know, when it was on Amazon Prime, you know, you could watch all of the Boxing Day games. You know, that was probably the first time ever that's actually happened. You know, you could watch all of the Boxing Day games. And for me, you know, like I just said, you know, people losing their jobs and things like this and struggling to pay for the Sky Sports and the BT Sport and not being able to, you know, watch that, then will, you know, and of course, you know, as I'm recording this, today is like mental health day. You know, football, it helps with that. You know, it helps with people's mental health. You know, watching their team, yes, okay, we might lose, we might draw, we might win, but either way, just seeing that, you know, it helps people. And for the Premier League to just throw that in people's faces, I think for me is disgusting. But like I said, fair play to Leicester City for, you know, denying this and, you know, saying, you know, this is not right, because they did. You know, a couple of people have come out and said Leicester were the only team in the Premier League to say this. And for me, you know, they deserve a lot of credit. You know, I was speaking to Bayer early on, LCFC Bayer, and, you know, we both agreed, you know, it was fantastic from Leicester. But for, you know, no other of the Premier League clubs to do anything about it is, for me, just wrong. And, you know, for me, I think we personally need to boycott, you know, any games being shown on the box offices. You know, watch, you know, your respective TVs, you know, LFC TV, you know, for me, I'm going to be watching that, or, you know, find an illegal stream. You know, I don't really want to promote that, but, you know, it has to be done, because I know many people are going to do that because they don't want to cough out £15 extra for a Premier League game. And for me, that's disgusting. You know, you look at, I believe, La Liga did set up La Liga TV, where you can watch every single La Liga game. Why can't that happen with the Premier League? You know, what is wrong with this country? You can't even watch now a 3 o'clock kickoff without paying for it. You know, and, well, paying extra. I know you've got to pay Sky Sports and BT by itself, but, you know, paying extra. You know, people in America get to watch each and every single game, you know, for free on their cable. You know, that's how mad the Premier League is. And I just think that things need to change and things need to happen now instead of later on. And I know this is probably maybe a pointless topic to really, you know, rant about, but it is something that for me has gone under my skin the last couple of days. And for me personally, you know, just knowing a couple of people and, you know, their, you know, points of view and having, you know, what they've had to say about it, and I think, you know, what those people have said to me has been absolutely brilliant. And I think that, you know, go and take that £15, go to your local club and go and support them, your local non-league club, you know, whoever. For me, you know, I have a local football club that is literally like a 2-minute walk away from me. I think I would be doing that, you know, if it's maybe not Liverpool, for example, if it's like, you know, a crappy 3 o'clock kickoffs. I believe the first game for the box office, I think it's Chelsea versus someone. So, you know, go and spend that £15 on your local team, go and support the community and things like this. And I think that that is realistically better where the money lies, in my personal opinion. But for me, I think something needs to be done, and I think it needs to be done now rather than later, in my personal opinion. But if you did like this video, guys, then please do feel free to leave a like. Be massively appreciated as always. Also as well, if you're new to the Cop Council, then please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to enable notifications. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and I will see you all later. Tra Reds.